Hello students, today we will study types of spin-spin couplings. There are different types of the couplings or the couplings are divided into two different categories. First one is depending on the nuclei which are involved in the coupling. There are two types of the couplings depending on the nuclei involved. First one is homonuclear coupling, where the similar nuclei are coupled to each other. For example, hydrogen-hydrogen or proton-proton coupling. The second type is heteronuclear coupling, where two different types of the nuclei are involved in the coupling. For example, carbon-13 couples with the hydrogen or carbon-13 couples with the fluorine. The nuclei are different. So this is the one way of classifying the couplings. The second way is depending on the number of bonds between the coupling partners. Based on this, we have four major groups of couplings. First one is one bond coupling, which is represented by J1. This one indicates that this is a one bond coupling. Then next one is two bond coupling, which is also called as geminal coupling, which is represented as J2. Next type is three bond coupling, also called as vicinal coupling, and is denoted by J3. The next type of the coupling is long range coupling, and long range couplings are of four bond couplings and five bond couplings, J4 and J5. These are again classified, J4 and J5 again classified into different groups like allylic coupling, homoallylic coupling, and W coupling. Let us consider this one bond coupling. Some examples are here. Here the carbon-13 couples with this hydrogen in case of methane molecule whose coupling constant value is 125 Hertz. Then we can see in this example this aromatic ring carbon atom couples with this hydrogen with the coupling constant of 159 Hertz. The ethylene molecule is there. sp2 hybrid carbon atom couples with the proton attached to itself with a large coupling constant value of 156 Hertz. This is a alkyne here. The alkyne carbon atom couples with the hydrogen here. So now you will notice that all the examples where the coupling partners carbon and hydrogen are separated by only one bond. So these are the examples of one bond coupling. Observe the coupling constant values. These are very high coupling constant values, higher values, more than 100. And even the value is increasing as the S character is increasing. Then the next type of the couplings are two and three bond couplings. Two bond coupling is also called as geminal coupling. Look at this, the two hydrogens are separated by two bonds. This is first bond and this is second bond. So that's why this is called as two bond coupling. This is also an example of two bond coupling or geminal coupling. But the first one is the geminal protons present on a sp3 hybrid carbon atom, while the second one is the geminal protons present on the sp2 hybrid carbon atom. You will notice the difference in the coupling constant value. The sp3 hybrid coupling constant value for geminal protons is higher than the geminal coupling constant value on sp2 hybrid carbon atoms. Then next is this is three bond coupling, 1, 2 and 3. The coupling protons are separated by three bonds, that is also called as vicinal coupling constant value. And vicinal coupling constant values are different, they are in the range of 2 to 20 Hertz. Usually it is 7 Hertz for sp3 hybrid carbon atom protons. Then the long range couplings are there. Example is this 1, 2, 3 and 4 bond coupling is there. The values are smaller, 0 to 3 Hertz. The long range couplings are also divided into different types. First one is allylic coupling. This allylic coupling, the carbon atom attached to carbon-carbon double bond and the proton present on a olefinic carbon atom, they couple with each other, and the coupling hydrogens are separated by four bonds. This is first bond, this is second bond, this is third bond, and fourth bond is between the carbon and hydrogen. This is also another example of a allylic coupling. In this case, the allylic partners are trans to each other, and in this case, allylic partners are cis to each other. Okay, this is another example where this CH2 trans to this allylic partner, this H, and these are cis here. So allylic coupling constant value is 4 bond, or allylic coupling constant is 4 bond coupling. The two coupling partners are separated by 4 bonds from one another. So 4 bond coupling is, or allylic coupling is an example of 4 bond coupling. Next type of the coupling is homoallylic coupling. Homoallylic coupling is a example of a 5 bond coupling. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The two protons are separated by 5 bonds here. So it's a J5 or 5 bond coupling is there. This is another example of 5 bond coupling. You will notice that there are 5 bonds present in between these two coupling partners: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is another example of 5 bond coupling: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. One more is there. The homoallylic coupling constant values in these examples are quite higher values, but usually homoallylic coupling constant value are small, 0 to 8 Hz. All these examples are having exceptional or extreme examples of large homoallylic coupling. So this is the typical homoallylic coupling. A carbon-carbon double bond is there. This is a next carbon atom attached to carbon-carbon double bond. This is another. So the homoallylic groups are this. They are separated by 5 bonds from one another. So this is an homoallylic coupling. The coupling constant values are usually small, 0 to 8 Hertz. Now in this case, the double bond was present. Now here in this example, a triple bond is present. So this such type of the allylic homoallylic coupling, or rather it is called as homopropargylic coupling. Alkyne is present, that's why it is homopropargylic coupling, but the number of bonds are 5: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 bonds are there. So this is the example of a long range coupling, say homopropargylic coupling. Now this next one is homoallynic coupling. This is an alene. Cumulative carbon-carbon double bonds are there. This is an alene, and the coupling partner, this hydrogen and this hydrogen, they are long-range partners: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So these are the examples of 5 bond couplings. Look at this last example in this case. Here the example is showing the homoallylic coupling as well as it is showing the allylic coupling. Allylic coupling constant value is 1.4 Hz while the homoallylic coupling constant value is 1.1 Hz. So far we have seen 1 bond coupling, 2 bond coupling, 3 bond, 4 and 5 bond coupling. If you recall the values, you will notice that 1 bond coupling constant values are higher than 2 bond and 3 bond. 2 bond coupling constant values are higher than 3, 4 and 5. Like this, or we can say that as the number of bonds between the coupling partners are increasing, the coupling constant value is decreasing. One more case is there, the aromatic compounds are there. In case of aromatic compounds, different couplings are observed. In this first example, this blue proton couples or it has only one coupling partner, and these protons are separated by four bonds from one another. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So in a way, it's an example of long range coupling, but this is called as meta coupling. This coupling is called as meta coupling, and usually this value is 2 hertz value. Then this is the second case where this blue proton is having two coupling partners. One is having this ortho coupling and the other one couples with the meta coupling. So two different couplings, this nucleus can show ortho coupling and meta coupling. The ortho coupling constant value will be high, 8 Hz, and the meta coupling constant value will be low, 2 Hz. Not only this, look at this case where ortho partner is there as well as meta partner is also there. Coupling constant values remain same whether this type of the meta coupling is there or this type of the meta coupling is there. So ortho and meta couplings are same here, and this is the example where only ortho coupling is present, which is 8 Hz coupling. So these are the different types of the couplings observed in case of organic molecules, and their values are different